Hello dollies! Today we're going to be doing a kawaii dollar craft. I'm going to show you how to make this strawberry shortcake jewelry box for $1. Well, let's just jump right into it. Okay, what you're going to need from Dollar Tree is some boxes, some paint brushes, and the caulking, or however you say it. You can all get that at Dollar Tree. Some basic needs is some paper towels, some water, a plate or something to put your paint on, and clay if you want to make those strawberries that I did. So start by putting all of your colors on your plate or your palette. And this is my reference photo. You can use any type of reference you want and start mixing. I mixed some of the yellow, the white, and the brown, and then I had some extra orange that I mixed in there too. Mix until you get a yellowish brown vanilla look, kind of like baked cake. Then I'm going to draw 2 lines in between where the frosting is going to sit in the middle, and on the top and the bottom is the cake. Then I'm just going to start painting within those lines. I used a little brown and white and painted so it looked kind of like on the edges it was cooked cake, and then just went around doing that and continue to follow the line. Use the first line as like a guide so you can do perfect lines all the way around. And if it's not perfect, that's fine, because no cake is perfect. Every cake has a little bit ups and downs. Make sure you do not paint on the hinges because it will just peel off and just look bad, so just leave the hinges alone. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go around the box and try to give some texture to the yellow by using a lighter yellow and white and a little bit of the regular color that I mixed, and bunching up a paper towel and dabbing it all around the box where the cake is, so it gives it a little like crumb texture of cake. This works best with a sponge, but I didn't have a sponge. I just had a paper towel, so I used a paper towel and it actually came out really good. Next, I'm going to use the white for the frosting and trying to keep inside those lines that I created and do clean white frosting lines. This is probably one of the hardest parts because of the brush I had, but it still came out really good. That's all done, and I decided I was going to put a little bit more of the toasted edges or cooked edges on the cake with a little bit of brown and white. Now that that's all done, we're going to draw the guidelines for our strawberries. Back in the background, Moomin walked into the bathroom and it looked like a ghost. Anyways, okay, so the strawberries are basically just half circles. And yeah, I did 3 on each side of the box and started with a bright red, filling in those lines. Then you'll mix together a lighter red with a white. You'll make more of a pinkish red color and do another half semicircle inside the semicircle and do like a moon shape, and then 4 or 5 lines. This is really up to you, and then do little lines inside of that. I'm going to show you a better demonstration in a minute. This is the first strawberry, so I was just testing things. So right here I did half circles again with this lighter pink red, and then inside of that you'll do a little dot of dark red, and then you'll go follow that fuchsia color and with a very light white pink color to do your lines so it looks like a cut strawberry. Then you can continue to do that all the way around the box. starting with the dark red semicircle, then a lighter red semicircle, and then a dark red in the center and then the light pink white lines. Now you're going to need a piping bag and a piping tip. You can get this at Dollar Tree or you can get it at Walmart. Then I'm taking that caulking and just spreading to give it look like a top of a frosted cake. So I just squeezed it on the top and then started spreading it around with, you can use a plastic spoon or anything. First, always test on a paper towel to see how it comes out. Make sure you get out all the bubbles of your bag so you don't have, when it dries, that it does a lot of separating. You also do not have to have a piping tip. You can just cut a small hole in a Ziploc bag and do like, it would be like a circle tip. And this is me like smoothing out the air bubbles. If I would have took more time with the piping bag, I wouldn't have to do this, but I'm cleaning up with a little straw, but you can use whatever you have. This is what it looks like almost dry. And you can stop right here, but I had some leftover stuff when I made my strawberry Lolita headdress, so I decided to use my leftovers from that to make it look even more like a cake. I'll link that tutorial down below so you can make the clay strawberries and the little frosting toppers. So with another frosting tip, I just went all the way around my box to prep it for the decorations that I made for my Lolita headdress. I had some leftover strawberries that I placed on the top, leftover frosting tops that I put in each corner. After I placed them all on and then a little one on the top of the strawberries, we're all done. This part is very optional, you don't have to do this, but I thought it really made it sell that it was a piece of cake. I really love how this turned out and I ended up giving it to my niece. So this is great for a gift to give others that love sweets too. And this took me just a few hours. That takes the longest time just for it to dry. But other than that, it does not take too long and you get all the stuff from Dollar Tree. Here it is. It's pretty actually big. You can put a lot of jewelry in there. I love the way it turned out. Another thing is that make sure that your piping bag or Ziploc bag doesn't have any air bubbles in it. Make sure to get like a card, a tough plastic, and squish it down to the bottom so you get all the air bubbles out. You won't have to fill in cracks later. I fill in some of the cracks that cracked after. If you like this video and you would like to see more cute crafts, stuff I get from Dollar Tree, just let me know down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye-bye!